today's adventure, I bring you to Romans Wildlife Refuge, Guilford, Indiana. I have filmed this place quite a few times. What makes today so different, I got a little story to tell, and I'm also going to run a B-roll on it. If you don't know what the B-roll is, it's going to tell the history of it and how it came to be. Plus, I've never filmed here with my newer camera at all. I'm hoping to catch some wildlife. If not, it has a fantastic, I believe is what they're calling a lake. I've always called it a pond. And I've not been here in 11 months, y'all. 11 months. Let's get this started. And yeah, I got a few things to say about this place. Romans Wildlife Refuge. The Romans Wildlife Refuge is dedicated to native wildlife. The park offers a short trail and a brand spanking new trail 1.9 miles and a catch and release fishing pond. It also has picnic tables and a great place to just go and relax. This was one of my favorite places to be, and kind of still is today. Angie and I found this place back about 3 years ago. Instantly fell in love with it. Folks, this is really a true hidden gem. Well, it used to be a hidden gem. When we found this place, I could do nothing but dream about it. We found it in the winter months, I believe a little bit before Christmas. And I was biting at the heels to come back in springtime and fish what I always called the pond, but I believe they're calling it a lake. This wildlife refuge has trails. Well, of course, it has the pond, which, you know, may be called a lake. Has a little bit of everything, but when we first found this, it had no trails. There was no sign for the lake. They actually have a name of it now, which you can see in front of me. We'll get that next. Yep, they call it a lake, Lake Filljoy. This didn't have a name when we found it 3 years ago. And right over yonder there, and my camera's sinking down in the dirt. Sorry about that, guys, but that poor tree, over the years, it's seen better days. Seems like every time we come up here, more parts of it is breaking off. We're gonna do another shot like this and we'll probably jump on a GoPro for a few. But isn't it beautiful from this angle alone? Now, we come up here, I think it was back, oh shoot, it was right around the time Stormy died, and they had trimmed down all around the lake here. Just trimmed it all down. I told Angie then, I was like, ooh, if this ever gets out, there's going to be people everywhere fishing. Well, guess what? It got out. See, what happened was, I don't even remember exactly when, but one of our local news stations have pretty much told about this place. And ever since then, and my videos did it too, because I did some videos up here, and between the two, this place become very popular. Yeah, everybody wanted to come. And then they eventually got the trail made over there. Angie and I already did the trail before it was even named. And then people started coming up here and fishing. And we did fish up here 3 times. The first time we fished was right before we lost our dog Stormy, and we did very well. This is a catch and release lake, by the way. And the day we was up here fishing for the first time, I seen some monster-sized grass carp. We're gonna talk a little bit about that in a few. Monster-sized grass carp. So I was like, oh, heck yeah. So we came up again, oh, I'm guessing shortly after that, and I'm here to tell you, this whole place was loaded with people fishing. Then we came up again, still loaded with fishing. Then we fished again, and we ain't caught nothing. And right now I'm gonna try to zoom in on this beautiful bird. We're gonna get some beauty, then we get back over on the GoPro, y'all. As you can see now, they didn't trim down any brush tree. There's lots of openings to fish, yes, but that particular year, They had all this brushry trimmed down. And believe me, there was people lined all around this lake fishing. We couldn't believe our eyes how many people came to fish alone. We fished from this point one year, and something really remarkable happened. This was the first year without Stormy. It was that following spring. Siberian Husky came out of the woods because there's people's residence way over yonder there, right? Well, that Siberian Husky came out of the woods and came up and said hi to us. Yeah, I was really missing Stormy at the time. That made me feel a whole bunch better. That Siberian Husky stayed with us while we was fishing for the longest time. I guess you can see why I fell in love with this place when I first found it. Guys, when I say it was a true hidden gem, at that time it really was. I came up here as many times as I could. Yeah, I put it on YouTube quite a few times. Some people found it. Yeah. I mean, oh my word, this isn't the prettiest place. It's almost like it's right out of a storybook that came to life, isn't it? We came up here, well, we found it before Christmas 3 years ago. We was coming up here every other week. I didn't videotape all of it, but I videotaped enough. You know, and so on one of the times I was up here filming, you know, it got out to a few extra people, and yeah, they actually came up and paid it a visit. I'll tell you how I know this in a little bit, yeah. But my gosh, if this isn't the prettiest thing. Okay, let's jump on GoPro. We're going to get some more beauty. I'm hoping some wildlife show up, but we're going to jump on GoPro for a little bit. And I'm going to tell you what's kind of got me a little, I don't want to say aggravated, but yeah. I'll tell you why I got aggravated about coming back up here. It isn't what you see, it's what happened. Well, thanks to the local news station and thanks to me filming up here and putting it on YouTube, this place got pretty popular. Like I told you, one of the times we came up here, it was people all around this lake. It isn't just the one time, there's a couple times. And you couldn't even find a place to fish. And then another time we come up here, we started seeing garbage from what people was leaving behind. Their bait containers, their water bottles, bags. We picked up as much as we could. Now the first time we fished up here, we caught some fish. The second time we didn't. Third time we didn't. I was worried. Well, one of them times we left here, which was the last time we fished, I ran into some folks out there in the parking lot. And they had a bunch of big grass carp in a bucket. I was like, oh, you got them grass carp. But I thought this lake up here was a catch and release. He says, I know you. I found this place by your videos. I was like, oh, cool. The man told me he caught lots of grass carp out of here over the last couple days and killed every single one of them. Now, grass carp is good and bad for lakes and ponds, okay? It's good for the ecosystem. And it's bad for the, I should Google it, but there is a bad side to it as well. And that's what that gentleman was telling me. He thought by killing out of here, getting rid of the grass carp, he was doing a favor. He was doing everybody a favor. Guys, when I seen them grass carp for the first time, we was up here fishing. Of course, I wanted to catch them. I mean, catching carp is my favorite, especially grass carp. But I was like, my word, look how beautiful that is. When he told me he destroyed pretty much every grass carp he caught out of here, it hurt. It made me sad. The only thing I could do is just look at the guys like, okay. Then he tells me, hey, I know you. It was your videos how I found this place. And that's when I told him, I said, yeah, Channel 12 had it out as well. Yeah. It used to be a hidden gem. When Angie and I found this, very few people knew about it. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret. No. It's just that It felt like it was ours for a while, because, you know, that whole winter, and I think it was pretty much the whole spring, because it didn't have the trail behind us. Oh, Angie's pointing at something. I'll be right back, guys. Angie spotted another grass carp in here. Let's see if I can get an eyeball on him real quick, guys. I found him, guys. Let me zoom in. Right there. There you go. Look at him. Look at the size of that grass carp right there, y'all. They all wasn't got out of here. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. I hope I was able to capture you. Angie says he's going to probably turn around and come back again, so we're going to stay right here. As he's going through, he's picking up mud, but we're going to get some beauty, guys. Now, I would walk around this, but to be honest with you, my back is hurting bad today. Yeah, really bad. So we're just going to get all the beauty from this end. Here he comes. Okay, there he is, guys. I'm going to get him again. Where'd you go? That grass carp, I wasn't able to catch it the second time around, but we're going to stay here for a few minutes, see if I catch him again. But that thing is about as long as my leg. It makes me happy they did not get all the grass carp out of here. Oh my word. Oh my word. Yes, this is a catch release, but I can tell you now, all the fish that these people were catching around here, they wasn't releasing. Because we also seen another couple people that had a bucket of bluegill. Yeah. They wanted to keep a catch and release so they could keep the wildlife refuge the way it is, guys. Now, the trail they do have here, now, when I found this place 3 years ago, it wasn't no trail, but it's way over yonder there. My wife and I and Stormy hit this trail multiple times. One day I come up here and do it again. And maybe, just maybe film it. But there's a picnic table right over yonder there, which is a newer one. The picnic table used to be right over here by this tree. But the last time we came up here, actually well, it was, I can't say the last time, but yeah, people were broken that up too. Yeah, it was one of the other things they did up here. But I am kind of happy they didn't trim this all down this time. Maybe this will keep some of the people away from fishing. I shouldn't say that, guys. I truly should not say that. So I'm going to leave it at this. If you come up here and you find this place, please catch and release. Okay, and leave the grass carp alone, for God's sakes. Yeah, they may be bad for the pond or the lake. They may be, but didn't seem to hurt anything the first day we fished up here, because Angie and I caught them left and right. Angie spotted another grass carp out there, but he's in the shadows now. We can't find him. Alright, guys, the last shot of the G70. Oh, wait a minute. Did you see him yet again, Angie?
No, it was the shadow of the bird.
Angie's got really great eyes, even though she wears glasses, but she's spotting them out faster than I am. But one more shot of this beautiful lake. So folks, if you're able to find this lake through my videos, that's awesome. I'm glad you did. But please, don't litter. And if you catch any fish up here, release them. It is absolutely a beautiful place to be. For picnicking, hiking, fishing, and just relaxing. Alright, let's head back and jump on the GoPro, Michael. Let's finish this out. I'll tell you, it's getting a little tough with 3 cameras, even though I have my backpack on. But I was just doing some B-roll shots. I got this camera, got my G70, and I got the camera I'm using now. Yeah. Now, the reason I could probably get the B-rolls on this one, but it's easier to put it on another camera. So, guys, this place is still a hidden gem. And, yeah, I was a little perturbed of them killing the grass carp. I was also upset how people was treating this place as well. I mean, they had left the garbage all around. They broken up the picnic table. They pretty much trashed it. Well, as you can see today, it looks pretty much almost like it did the first day we found it. I even came up here in the winter months and even got the water being frozen. But now I shot it on my G70. Hopefully it turned out as well. Hopefully the 2 birds with the little yellow white speck on their wings, I don't know what kind of birds they are.
Orioles.
If I find it, what, honey?
Orioles.
One more time.
Orioles.
They're Orioles. My GoPro shut off on that one. Okay, we're gonna probably start heading back. Maybe get some more G70 shots on the way out of here. Got a few more B-rolls to get. But folks, I don't know, what am I trying to say? Will I be fishing back up here anymore? No, more than likely not. I'm gonna give it a couple years and keep an eye on it and see how many people do fish. I do know that first year after it was advertised on the news, people, and it was after that, it cut down the brushery too. People would fish this place, oh my word. Like that one time we came up, they wouldn't, all around there, all around that lake, there was not a spot open to fish. Which is a good thing because people should get out and fish. There's nothing wrong with that. But there was people taking the fish out of here. I even told Angie, I was like, man, I believe this lake is fished out. I believe they got all the fish in it. Well, by seeing that carp today, they did not. No. That makes me happy. I hope I was able to capture that. Oh my word. That makes me happy. See, guys, it isn't so much me ever catching him. It's watching him. Oh my gosh, he was so beautiful. It's been 11 months ago since I was here last, yeah. Last time I was here was right after my son got his new camera and we came up here for him to get some photography. Then it was a lot of people fishing that day too. Then is when I actually noticed all the garbage that was all over the ground. And Angie and I noticed it one other time we was up here. So guys, there you have it. Roman's Wildlife Refuge, Guilford, Indiana. Now there's another wildlife refuge down the road from here called Gladys Wildlife Refuge. It's got its own unique charms, its own unique trails, but the trails are not marked. That's the only downside about that place, but it has a beautiful lake. And yeah, there's a lot of people fish that too. It's a bigger lake than this one, but it's quite beautiful. I got that on, I filmed that before, folks. It's on YouTube. All right, we're gonna close this one out. I don't know if it's a short video, a long video today. I have no idea of knowing. Today was not supposed to be this today. I was going to do some fishing today, but things came up. So hopefully your next video will be a fishing trip by me. I am planning on heading out. I'm planning on heading out to North Vernon and fish at one of them beautiful lakes that I filmed back a couple weeks ago. All right, guys, till next time, thanks for watching. If you got any questions, any comments, or any concerns, leave them down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Sometimes we have okay videos. This is what my wife and I do. We film adventures. And there's going to be some fishing videos in there as well. Till then, come on, let's get out of here. Thanks for watching, y'all.